So I went to the theaters to see Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Now, if you are finding this video for the first time and are unfamiliar with the channel, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey was the first movie I ever did a review on and uploaded to YouTube. So this franchise is my favorite in terms of reviewing because these movies are a lot of fun. And I must say that this one is way better than the first one, as you can see that they had money to work with. They had so much more room for ideas that they could execute because of this way bigger budget. And I am all for this franchise. One of my favorite things I saw when seeing this movie in theaters is a huge dedicated segment from the director and the writer talking about their excitement for us to have actually decided to go out and support this weird little project that they released last year and had given them the opportunity to keep doing what they loved. And I am so happy. I loved that part of the introduction. It really made the experience that much better. And so let's just get right into it. The story is way more complex than the previous one, where it was just all these girls are camping out and it's a slasher. This one has so much lore and it's sick and twisted, much like the concept, and I love it. It is all about the past and connecting Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh and how their past affected their current futures. And there is such a nice little animation that they do for the beginning of the film to tell this, like, recap the events of the original, of the first one. And it's just so well executed. I love how they decided to do this little animation thing and to show the parallel between these two characters, which is, again, I'll say, way more, it's so unexpected. And the craft, the passion, this is a film with passion. The writer and director are passionate about what they're doing, and I love that. Story, honestly, hand grenade score. The cinematics are way, way better than they have any right to be with that low of a budget. I am impressed. I am amazed. It was fantastic to witness. The score was amazing. And I have to say one thing that might get overlooked. The makeup department and the prosthetics on this film are insane upgrade over the first one. Like, I loved how they saw what they improved upon the first one that they made in every single way, and it made it so much more interesting and fun. Like, they knew what they were doing. It's so visually pleasing. This one is so much more visually pleasing than the first one. And there's such a diverse setting too, which is so much nicer. Hand grenade score. Directing, my goodness, you can tell there were some shots in this movie that I was jaw dropped going, that was badass, that was awesome. Hand grenade score. Acting, on the other hand, was good, but nowhere near the level of the previous two categories. Like, the acting was really solid for what it is, but the prosthetics kicked it up a notch, the directing kicked it up a notch, the acting did also kick up quite a few notches. It's just that, I don't know, it's just I don't know, it's not really a movie that you go in to watch acting, so I didn't really care for it as much. One of my favorite things that I saw were all of the people playing the monsters. They were having a blast, especially with the tiger. That was very funny. I really liked how he was doing that whole Rick and Morty raisin guy, the Edward Scissorhands, or not Edward Scissorhands, sorry, Freddy Krueger parody. And he would just keep saying, "Come over here, bitch." like the same exact way, and it was so funny to me. I loved every second of that. Such great. I'll give a Hot Pocket score for acting though, just because I don't know. I don't remember the acting as much as I remember the other two, the directing and all that. But expectations and experience, this was a blast. The whole theater knew what they were signing up for. They were all having just as much fun as we were. It was an amazing time. I loved every second of it. This movie is a certified hand grenade movie, and I'm so happy to have had this movie, like the original, come out last year, really set forth this whole journey that we are on right now. And I'm very excited for the rest, as I will cover every single one of these movies. I am determined. I love this. I love these low budget horror movies. They're so good. But yeah, other than that, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below if you saw the original or you saw this one. And other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.